Retirement makes people curious. They ask how much you have saved, when you are leaving work, whether the house is paid off, and who will inherit what. Most questions sound harmless. The problem is that once private information leaves your mouth, you no longer control where it travels. Some details should absolutely be shared with a spouse, attorney, doctor, tax professional, or a carefully chosen person who may need to help. But 5 things should stay inside a need-to-know circle: your exact money, your access information, your retirement plans before they are locked, your vulnerabilities outside trusted support, and your estate promises before the documents are finished. The 5th one can damage a family even when no money has been stolen. First, though, start with the information people ask for most often. Never casually disclose the exact size of your retirement money. That includes account balances, pension amounts, Social Security checks, home equity, large inheritances, and how much cash is sitting in the bank. You may be proud of the number. You may be worried about it. Either way, an exact figure changes how some people see you. A friend may start comparing. A relative may decide you can afford to help. A neighbor may repeat the number to someone you have never met. A salesperson may hear a perfect target. Even well-meaning people begin offering advice based on a balance they do not understand and expenses they do not pay. The safer version is to share the decision, not the number. You can say, "We have enough to cover our plan," or "We are still being careful with spending," without turning your household balance sheet into public information. This is not about acting mysterious. It is about recognizing that financial context is complicated and gossip is not. There is also a practical difference between saying, "We are comfortable," and saying, "We have $1.4 million, a paid-off home, and $90,000 in cash." The first answers a social question. The second gives away a map of your assets. Once the map exists outside your household, you cannot recall every copy. The right people may need exact numbers. Your spouse needs to understand the household. A fiduciary advisor, tax professional, or attorney may need full records. The person legally responsible for helping if you become unable to manage things may need organized access. Casual curiosity does not create the same need. If you want a simple boundary, use ranges only when a conversation truly requires them, and exact figures only when the person has a defined responsibility. Our guaranteed income covers the basics, is often more useful than reciting the pension and Social Security deposits line by line. The second thing is more serious. Never share passwords, verification codes, security answers, or account access details just because someone sounds official. A verification code is not proof that the caller is helping you. It is often the final key needed to enter your account. The Federal Trade Commission warns that banks and legitimate fraud departments do not call and ask for that code. Someone asking for it is trying to become you. The same rule applies to your Social Security number, Medicare information, account numbers, and recovery questions. Scammers may already know your name, address, bank, or part of your Social Security number. Familiar details do not prove legitimacy. When a call creates urgency, stop the conversation. Use the number printed on your statement, card, or official website, and contact the institution yourself. Turn on account alerts. Use unique passwords and multi-factor authentication. These steps are boring, which is exactly why they work. Scammers need speed. Protection needs a pause. And giving passwords to a helpful relative is not a proper incapacity plan. If someone may need to help later, Use the correct structure. Add a trusted contact to brokerage accounts. Consider powers of attorney and other legal documents with a qualified attorney. Keep an organized account inventory in a secure place. A trusted contact can help a firm reach you or respond to suspected exploitation, but that person does not automatically gain authority to trade or withdraw money. The useful distinction is access versus awareness. A trusted person may need to know that an account exists and where the instructions are stored. That does not mean the person should casually hold your login on a phone note or share one family password for every account. A password is not a caregiving plan. The third thing is your exact retirement date, relocation plan, or major financial move before it is ready to happen. Telling coworkers that you are leaving next spring may feel satisfying, but until healthcare, pension elections, cash flow, taxes, your spouse, and the actual notice date are settled, you have announced a decision that may still need to change. At work, an early announcement can alter which projects you receive, how people involve you, and what they expect from you. At home, it can create pressure from friends and family who begin planning around your free time. If the date moves, you now have to explain the private reason to everyone who heard the first version. The same applies to selling the house, moving abroad, starting a business, or taking a year-long trip. A plan becomes stronger when the practical pieces are in place. Talking about it too early can create applause before the work is done, and resistance before the decision is firm. Before announcing a retirement date, check 5 quiet details. The last day needed for a benefit, the first day of healthcare coverage, the first month of reliable income, the cash available for the transition, and whether your spouse is working from the same calendar. When those pieces agree, the date is a plan. Before that, it is a draft. Share the plan first with the people whose consent, expertise, or preparation actually matters. Announce it broadly when the plan can survive being public. The fourth thing is any fear, health concern, or moment of confusion shared with a person who has no safe role in helping you. This point needs precision. Do not hide depression from a doctor. Do not hide memory problems from your spouse. Do not conceal financial anxiety from the professional helping you build the plan. Silence can become dangerous when the right person needs to know. But a stranger, aggressive salesperson, casual acquaintance, or unsolicited caller does not need a map of your weak spots. Saying, "I am terrified of running out of money," tells the wrong salesperson exactly which fear to press. Saying, "I handle all of this alone and no one checks my accounts," tells the wrong person that there may be no second set of eyes. Saying, "I get confused by these statements," can invite help from someone whose real goal is control. Older investors are frequent targets of financial exploitation, sometimes by strangers and sometimes by people inside a trusted relationship. The answer is not to trust nobody. It is to choose the circle before a crisis chooses it for you. A useful boundary sounds ordinary. "I already have someone helping me with that," or "I do not discuss account details." You do not owe a stranger a detailed explanation. The more pressure someone applies after a clear boundary, the less information that person should receive. Name a trusted contact. Decide who can speak with your doctor. Decide who holds legal authority if needed. Then share vulnerability where it creates protection, not leverage. Privacy is not isolation. It is selective access. The fifth thing is an inheritance promise or family grievance spoken before your estate plan is final. This is where one sentence can live for years. You tell one child, "The house will probably be yours." You mention to another that a grandchild will receive a certain account. You complain that one relative is irresponsible. Nothing is signed, values change, caregiving changes, taxes change, and later, the legal plan says something different. The person who heard the promise may not remember the word probably. They remember the house. Now every later decision feels like a betrayal. Siblings compare stories. Old resentments attach themselves to account balances. The surviving spouse or executor is left defending a plan they did not create. A verbal promise can become a debt in someone else's mind. Work through estate decisions with the people who actually belong in the process: your spouse, attorney, executor, trustee, and other appropriate professionals. Make beneficiary forms and legal documents consistent. Then decide how much explanation will reduce confusion without turning the family into a negotiating committee. Review those decisions after a death, divorce, remarriage, major gift, property sale, or serious change in caregiving. A plan that was fair 10 years ago may no longer match the household. Update the documents first. Explain the result second. Do not reverse that order. And do not use inheritance as a tool to control adult children while you are alive. Threats and shifting promises may buy temporary obedience. They usually leave permanent damage. All 5 points follow the same rule. Before sharing private retirement information, ask 3 questions. Does this person need the information? Is this the right time? And what happens if the information travels farther than I intended? You can make a simple privacy map this week. Put everyday information in the first circle. Put balances, health concerns, retirement dates, and estate decisions in the trusted circle. Put passwords nowhere. Replace them with secure records, trusted contacts, and proper legal authority. A good privacy plan should make help easier, not harder. Your trusted circle should know where the documents are, who the professionals are, and how to respond without receiving unrestricted access today. The goal is not secrecy for its own sake. The goal is to protect your money, preserve your choices, and keep private information from becoming someone else's opportunity. In the comments, tell me which subject people ask retirees about most often: their money, their retirement date, or their inheritance plans. Do not share your own numbers. Next, we are looking at the lessons people in their 70s wish someone had given them in their 50s and 60s, including the short stage when time, money, and health can finally overlap. Not everyone needs to know everything. The right people need to know the right things.